Hi, Stacey Myers here from stacey.myers.com, and in this video I'm going to take you through how to do basic research, keyword research for your blog post with some free tools. There's something I want to talk about first though. It's really more important that you get your blog posts done than you worry about spending way too much time working out what are the correct keywords for your blog post. Because I know this can be something that really stops people. I know when I first started blogging, working out keyword research and what were the best keywords was something that kind of scared me a little bit and held me back. And I don't want this to happen to you. So make sure that you're writing blog posts, whether they have the correct keywords or not, just naturally talking about the things that you want to talk about on your blog. So if I want to talk about business, just naturally talking about business things, I'm going to be automatically including keywords. It's definitely better if you can have like a specific keyword that you want to focus on for your blog post, but it is much better that you actually get a blog post out than getting stuck doing that. Now, in the description below, I've actually put together a document that you can use to kind of track your keywords and have a look at the things that you want to be looking at as far as views and those kinds of things. And I have a slightly almost different opinion about views and search as some other people do, but I'll go through that as we go through the video. So I'm going to take you over to my computer and then we'll go through the different ways of doing keyword research. Before you get started with keyword research, you need to have an idea of the blog post that you want to write. So I've created a video that takes you through how to plan out your blog post. I'll leave that in the link below and you'll be able to go through that, and then once you've decided on a blog post, then you'll be able to come and do your keyword research. Now the first thing I want you to grab is an extension, a Chrome extension. So if you come here into Google and you do a search for Chrome extensions, then you're going to find one. I want you to look for the one that is called Keywords Everywhere. And so what will happen then is every time you search for anything, you're going to get extra keywords. It's going to give you the search volume and the keywords. So up in Search the Store, you just want to search for Keywords Everywhere. Now I already have this, so I won't be installing it, but this one, it's this one here, Keywords Everywhere, Keyword Tool. And then you just click Add to Chrome, and then you'll see it up here in this little K, Keywords Everywhere, Keyword Tool. Now every time you search now, it's going to give you the information. So let's have a look at, I'm going to use how to plan your blog posts. And then you'll see in Google, it gives me, if I give it a little space properly, you'll see up here, it gives you the volume per month and the competition. And then down the side here, it gives you some other keywords as well. So this is a really great place to come to get some other ideas about blog posts. Now, if you're a new blog, it's also the same thing like if you're starting out on YouTube. You don't want to be trying to get these ones that have a huge search volume on them. You want to be even like the ones that are under 1,000. So if I'm looking to plan how to plan out your blog post, then it might be that I want to look, it gives me free blog writing sites, or blog content ideas would be another one that we could use. And so you make sure you can write these down or take a screenshot of these ones that you can refer to them later. Now, one of the big things to consider is also, you might think that something is written a certain way. So how to plan your blog post. Actually, see, planning your blog content, these drop down here, these are ones that people have searched for previously. So if we've got planning your blog content, you can see now that this gives you a whole other idea. Content plan for social media, or what about planning a blog post? So you can start to have a look. See, this one has a volume of 10 per month. Now, the other thing I want you to consider is that I find that some of the topics that are very popular, they don't seem to have a high search volume. Now, because if I go over to YouTube and put out here planning blog posts, so this one has a search of 20 per month. But I tell you that you can't tell me this isn't a popular topic, because 56,000 people have watched this thing about blog planning and organization tips, how to plan a blog post. Now, you'll see a couple of other things here that you don't see when you go to your own YouTube channel. So I have two things, and they're both free. It's YouTube Buddy, which is also a Chrome extension. And then also there is this vidIQ. So this tells me that planning blog posts on the YouTube platform actually isn't too bad. It says it has there's a decent amount of competition, but this keyword is searched often. It's worth targeting. So again, for me, I think, okay, it says 20 per month, and I can play around with what the actual wording is here. And then I can also, this vidIQ one is quite useful, but I have noticed that the ones on YouTube aren't always the same ones as on Google. Now, there's this little thing here, enable inline keywords, and I do have the free version of this, so you'll be able to see it for yourself. And you can see the top ranking videos for your keyword. Here you can see the keywords they're using, and also that there are 78,000 results based on planning blog posts. So even though that particular keyword is 20 per month, I know this is a popular topic that people will be interested in finding out about. And it could be that I have a look at this one, how to plan blog posts. So I can have a look at the ones that the keywords they're using and look if there's a better, like if there's more volume. So if we go back here, see, we can have a look. They're saying this is a good one for YouTube. But then if we pop this one into Google over here, it doesn't really look like a lot's going on. But scrolling down here, I can see people are really interested in it. And then you can also look at the various other ones. Blog planning worksheets is like 40 searches per month. Blog planning notebook has 70 searches per month. How to write a blog post, 3,600. So I would still be inclined to definitely use this, but I might play around a little bit before I decide how the exact search term that I'm going to use. Now, there's this other one called SERPstat, which is a very popular one, and you can do a number of searches for free on here. And so if I grab that keyword again and pop it in, how to plan blog posts, then it tells me there's nothing here. But then if I take off the beginning bit and just do blog posts, then I can see now, if I have a look, how to write a blog post has some search volume. Blog post ideas has some search volume. So it might be that I use this to like get some other ideas. Now, you can take ages and ages doing this, so please don't get caught up in it. Like I said, it's more important that you plan out, get blog posts written than get all caught up in this. So this will give you a bit of an idea about how to get started with keyword research. I'm definitely not an expert on keyword research, but what we've gone through in this video will be a good start for you to kind of introduce yourself to how to do keyword research. And don't forget, in the description below, I've got a template that you can use so you can lay out and go through the steps of how to do keyword research, and I'll have the links to the places that I showed you in the Chrome extensions that you might want to get. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you can get notifications. And we also always love a thumbs up. So get cracking on your keyword research, but don't let it stop you writing your blog posts. And I'll see you in the next video.